This weekend we went to the MCACN show, which stands for the Muscle Car Corvette Nationals in Chicago. This particular show always brings the best and coolest collector cars. There's always some sort of theme every single year, such as, for example, there was a ton of Pontiac GTOs as soon as you walk through the front door. Also, there was a black car, white interior area, which one of our friends, Mopar Keith, had an AAR CUDA in. There was also an entire section of nothing but A12 Mopars from 69.5 Roadrunners and Superbees. One of my favorite sections of all time is the barn find section. My friend Ryan Brett operates in this area. He's also known as the automotive archaeologist. There was also a ton of the Mopar 5150 guys having their cars in this area as well. So follow along as we go walk through the rest of the MCACN show. This is the section of Mopars that came in black colors with white interior. Some of these cars were all original, never restored. Some had a restoration done to them. Our friend Mopar Keith from Knoll Automotive had a 70 AAR CUDA on display that he restored at their shop. You can see a little tour of their shop in one of my other videos. Another thing about this show that I love is everybody is really friendly and willing to teach you. I walked around these C2 Corvettes for quite a while and learned a ton about them. Some of these Corvettes came fuel injected. The first one was in 1957. There were also a ton of split window Corvettes here in this section. There was a lot to learn. There was even an unrestored split window C2 with fuel injection. I was actually asked if I'd be interested in working at this event next year, and I think I'm going to take up that offer because the opportunity to get up and close to these cars and learn from people is totally going to be worth it. Now at this event, all of these cars, for the most part, do go through a really strict judging process. They judge these cars off of how original they may be or how accurate the restoration was done. Now, if you knew me long enough, you'll know that I actually grew up around Studebakers, so they even had a display of them up here, which if you didn't know, Studebaker actually did come with a Paxton supercharger back in the day. Studebaker actually owned Paxton. Another amazing display was the 69.5 A12 anniversary area. These were all 69.5 Superbee and Roadrunners that had the fiberglass lift-off hoods, and there was every color that you could think of. My buddy Keith from Knoll Automotive also had 2 cars in display at this section as well. A few movie cars were at this display as well. This was actually the Black 55 from American Graffiti. The gray car on the other side was from Two-Lane Blacktop, and of course these two were from the Joe Dirt movie. Now most of these cars are all original, but there are a few hot rods and custom cars. A lot of shops will come and attend this show just to display their quality in restorations. If you remember any of the news articles from the Superbird that was in the hurricane and upside down, well, this is the shop that restored it, and they had it back here at the MCACN show fully restored. It only took them a year to do, and the car looked fantastic. Remember I said there was a lot of GTOs? I was not kidding. As soon as you walk into the front door, you are just greeted by a red carpet with lines of GTOs of every year. I don't think I've ever seen so many judges in one section, and I also never really realized how much they changed from year to year. Walking through here, I also realized that these Pontiacs had a crazy high impact colors as well, just like the Mopars did. This is the trip of our MCACN show. If you liked this content, please give me a follow and share this so I can continue to grow.